What's up? We're live. DangDad and
PrincessSnow.
tonight we have, or this morning, we're opening a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collector box.
Rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it.
He's hitting us with the drum roll. Oh, Chucks, this thing is tough. Dang, boy.
I call the right side. I call the right side. No. You're silly.
Alrighty. Now I'm just gonna go in no particular order. Oh, what the heck? It's already peeled open a little bit right there. That's crazy.
Hopefully they're not like resealed or something.
Nah. I ordered it off of Temu.
You're silly.
The rares are in the back, so these should be pretty easy to open. Ice Cream Kitty. It's a new card for me. I'll only go over the rares, but I will name all the cards. East Wind Avatar. Slithering Cryptid. Foot Mystic. Donatello Turtle Techie. Baxter Stockman. Uncommon. Shredder Unrelenting. Whoo-wee! Shredder Unrelenting in the special art. We're gonna go ahead and sleeve that bad boy. Here you go.
Thank you for me. Oh, you're so nice.
And we're getting a price check on it as well. Path of Ancestry non-foil. We have a pizza.
Oh wow, he's
Lamb.
only 25 cents. Can you believe that?
Raphael's Technique.
The art's still
Big
pretty
Mother
cool.
Mouser. That's a Big Mother Mouser. Our commander card. Oh, let me read Raphael's Technique. For 4, 5, 6 mana, he has Sneak 3. You may cast the spell for 3 if you also return an unblocked attacker you control to hand during the declare blocker step. Each player may discard their hand and draw 7 cards. So they're not forced, but they may. Big Mother Mouser for 4 mana. He enters with 2+1 counters on it. And whenever this creature attacks, double the number of +1 counters on it. And whenever this creature dies, create a number of 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature tokens equal to the number of counters on them. That's pretty good. That's a pretty neat spell.
Oh, a robot.
Splinter's Technique for 4 mana. Search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, and shuffle. And then whoo-wee, we got Cryptoplast Manipulator for 4 mana. Human Wizard Mutant 0/0 with Graph 2. You can tap him and gain control of target creature with a +1 counter on it for as long as this creature remains on the battlefield. So
Nice.
that's a theft card. And then another rare, Chrome Dome for 2 mana. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+0. And you can pay 5 to create a token that's a copy of another target artifact you control. That token gains haste and sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. It's a robot ninja and it's foil. And then we have a foil clue.
It's a clue.
Pass these down to
Yes, please.
PrincessSnow.
Thank you.
Also, this is a new channel. Welcome to the channel. Anybody that's watching, and if you like what you see, subscribe. I'm gonna try and open collectors every week. Maybe not every week, but
Oh, I thought it was gonna be every day.
yeah, collectors every day.
That robot ninja, the Chrome Dome, is pretty cool.
Bot bashing time. What's the total so far? Illegitimate Business. Primordial Pachyderm. Grounded for life. Punk Frogs. Splinter Hamato Yoshi. Ray Fillet Man Ray. Death in the Family. Oh no. Ooh, an Arcane Signet. We need this one. We play Commander. Oh, we got the Rooftop Swamp. Oh, it's Surge Foil. Clean. That's clean.
What the heck? A land? That's Surge Foil? That's crazy.
A Mythic, the Last Ronin for 6 mana. Destroy all creatures. It's a saga. That's crazy. Mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. And then whenever a creature you control attacks alone this turn, put 3/1 counters on it. It gains trample, lifelink, and indestructible until end of turn. Dang. The last... This foiling is crispy. We got Madame Null, the Power Broker. She's a 1/3 Death Touch, and whenever another creature you control enters, you may pay life equal to its power. If you do, put that many +1 counters on it. That's a good card.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a dang good card. Improvised Arsenal. For 2 mana, equipped creature gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control, and you can pay 5 to create a token that's a copy of this equipment. That's also not a bad card. Ooh, jeez. Donnie's Bow.
What's that? I can't see it.
It's I'll pass it to you. This one needs to be sleeved. Dang, I need that one. That one's going in Gen Sekai for sure. And then we got Raphael the Night Watcher for 4 mana and sneak. Attacking creatures you control have double strike. Holy dang. These are 2 good cards. Oh, nice. And we got an art card from the old cartoon. Don and Leo, Problem Solvers. We'll pass these down for...
At some point, the Donnie was 55, now it's 25. I don't really see what it does. Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's Shadow Spear.
I
I didn't read what it does either.
But you remember it being a good card.
No, I didn't. I know what it does. I didn't read it.
Just a lot of sneak in here. Sneaky.
Mutant Chain Reaction. Shredder's Revenge. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Hamoto Guardian Stance. Ooh, this one's nice. Janika, Bad Apple Big Sister. For 5 mana, she's a 3/3, and whenever she enters, create a 2/2 red mutant creature token with plane cycling. The art's pretty nice. It's just a common. Koya, Death from Above. Oh, another Shredder. Turtle Blimp. Shredder, Unrelenting. Vibrant Cityscape. Another Forest Pizza Land. We have Madame Null. Foil. Fast forward. Oh, well, I already read Madame Null. Fast Forward for 5 mana. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each opponent you've attacked this turn, and goad all creatures your opponents control. That's a good card.
Oh, yeah.
That's a little controlling. Raphael the Nightcrawler, another one, but this time in the borderless. Oh, we got another mythic. Metallic Mimic for 2 mana. Artifact creature shapeshifter. As this creature enters, choose a creature type. This creature is the chosen type in addition to its other types, and each other creature you control of the chosen type enters the battlefield with a +1 counter on it.
They're both borderless, the Raphaels. It's just that one's, this one's foil now.
Oh, yeah, foil. Dang, this is a clean one. Mutagen Man Living Ooze for X and a 2/2. It's an ooze mutant with trample. Activated abilities of artifact tokens you control cost 1 less to activate, and when Mutagen Man enters, create X mutagen tokens. Man, that one's clean too. And then we got a mutagen token. Nice. We got
Is that our first mutagen token?
Yeah.
Cool.
Move this out of the way.
Very nice, very nice. This set didn't come with a lot of blue cards, huh? It's mostly like green and black.
Like robots and stuff.
Oh, for my robot deck.
For my robot deck. Stockman Mad Fly Intist. Uneasy Alliance. Putrid Pals. Anchovy and Banana Pizza. Leonardo Big Brother. Bespoke Bow. Henchbots. A lot of robots came out, so I can finally make my Dr. Eggman deck. Oh, Mona Lisa Science Geek. We have Evolving Wilds in the middle of the pack. We have another pizza. Another forest pizza.
Oh my God.
We got Slash Reptile Rampager for 5 mana. It's a 7/5 with Alliance. Whenever another creature you control enters, Slash deals 2 damage to each opponent. And whenever Slash attacks, create a 2/2 red mutant creature token. Oh yeah, this one's going in Balin. These are Balin colors here. Rocksteady Mutant Marauder for 3 mana. It's a 3/3 with partner with Bebop, Skull, and Crossbones. He has Trample, and whenever another non-token creature you control enters, put a +1 counter on target creature. Oh, is it not focusing? There we go. April O'Neil, the Hacktivist for 4 mana. She's a 1/5. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card for each card type among spells you've cast this turn. So we're gonna need to be casting a bunch of spells, homeboy. Ooh, we have some nice cards. All will be one. Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, this enchantment deals that much damage to target opponent, creature an opponent controls, or planeswalker an opponent controls. And this is a combo piece with Obnixilis. You know that. We have Renant Temporal Apprentice for 5 mana. Human Wizard, whenever it enters, return each other non-land permanent that entered this turn to its owner's hand, and it has Flash. So if somebody brings back everything from their graveyard, I just bounce them right back, because they be cheating. And then we have another art card. It's Raphael beating up Bebop. Super combo.
Oh, I like the art.
Yeah,
Very
the
nice
art on these cards are really nice.
But I wonder how many of them are there.
There's thousands of cards.
No, I'm talking about this particular set.
We have bot bashing time. Illegitimate business. Primordial pachyderm. Grounded for life. Destroy target creature for 2 mana. Punk frogs. Metalhead. Fugitive droid. I'll get a little closer. New Generations Technique for 4 mana. It's a sorcery. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and put them into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Oh, well, it costs 4 mana, but you can sneak it in. Thriving Isle. Another pizza, but this time a plains. Prehistoric Pet. It's a dinosaur ninja for 1 mana. It can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. and you can pay 2 to return another target creature you control to its owner's hand, and you can activate it only during your turn.
Nice.
So you can activate it at instant speed, but only during your turn. Together Forever for 2 mana. When it enters support 2, you can pay 1 to choose target creature with a counter on it, and when that creature dies this turn, return that card to its owner's hand. Oh, that one's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Another mythic, Mondo Gecko for 3 mana. You can pay 1, discard a card until end of turn. He becomes the color of your choice and gains hexproof from that color. And whenever Mondo Gecko deals combat damage to a player, draw a card for each color among permanents you control. Dang, that one's pretty good. Whenever he deals combat, you pay 1, give him protection from a color, potentially a blocker, and then he draws cards when he makes contact. Ooh, Rhythm of the Wild. This one's clean. What are these called? The scenes?
I don't know.
Creature spells you control can't be countered, and non-token creatures you control have Riot. And Riot is, it enters with haste or a +1/+1 counter. Rhythm of the Wild, that's a good card.
That is.
We have Bebop and Rocksteady. Whenever Bebop and Rocksteady attack or block, sacrifice a permanent unless you discard a card. He's a 7/5 for 3 mana. Man, that's clean. That's a clean, man, these are clean cards. And we got a treasure and a clue.
Bebop, bebop, bebop.
Pass these down to Dang Mom.
Thank you.
I mean Princess Snow. She changes her name, but not her hair color. I like that.
You're so.
Zoo Escapes, Zoo Escapees, Buzzbots, another robot. Foot Headquarters, April O'Neil, the Kuniochi trainee. Foot Ninjas for 6 mana. Whenever this creature enters, you gain 3 life. That one's clean. Wingnut Bat on the Belfry for 2 mana. The Last Ronin's Technique. Oh, create 3 1/1 white Ninja Turtle Spirit creature tokens. If this spell's sneak cost was paid, they enter tapped and attacking. That's pretty cool. 4 mana, create 3 ninjas. Shredder's Technique. Destroy target creature enchantment. If an enchantment was destroyed this way, you lose 2 life. Oh, dang. Another black spell that destroys enchantments. That's pretty good. Thriving Moor. This land enters tapped. Another Rooftop Plains. Kitsune, Dragon's Daughter for 6 mana. It's a 6/6 vigilance, and whenever it enters or deals combat damage to a player, you may exchange control of 2 other target creatures controlled by different players. So that's some trickery going on. Ravenous Robots for 2 mana. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature token, and you can tap it, pay a red, creature tokens you control gain haste until end of turn. Oh, this has got to be some sort of combo piece. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature token. I'll figure out something with that bad boy. Aggro Amalgam. It's a Ferocious Hydra and a Surge Foil. Dang, I don't know how it's looking on the stream, but on the camera it's glistening.
Very nice, very nice.
X and 2 green. This creature enters with the X+1 counters on it, and when this creature enters, choose 1. Double the number of +1 counters on this creature, or this creature fights target creature you don't control. Dang, this one's nice. Oh yeah. Whoo, Path to Exile, April O'Neil version. And then we have Sally Pride, the Lioness Leader for 5 mana. Whenever she enters, create X 2/2 red mutant creature tokens, where X is the number of non-token creatures you control. And whenever she attacks, put a +1 counter on each creature you control. So yeah, we're definitely upgrading Balin, and we got a food token.
Thank you.
little something to take the edge off. Squirrel noids. It's a squirrel. It's a 1/1 squirrel with death touch. You know we like those. Mind transfer protocol. Return to the sewers. No group biological assets. Michelangelo's Game Master. Mighty Mutant Animals. Leonardo, Leader in Blue. Michelangelo, Mutant BFF. For 4 mana, he's a 4/4. Each creature you control with the counter on it can't be blocked by more than one creature. Whenever Michelangelo enters or attacks, create a mutagen token. So they have opposite menace, and whenever he attacks, you create a mutagen token. That's a good card. That could have been a rare.
Fix the thingy. Are you making a mutant deck?
I'm gonna make something, yeah. Harmonize, draw 3 cards. That's a staple for sure. A Pizza Swamp. Transdimensional Bovine for 3 mana. It's a 0/4 flying, and you can add 2 mana of any one color. That's going in True Lane today. Bebop, Skull and Crossbones. So we got the other part of the leader. Partner with Rocksteady, Mutant Marauder. He's a 2/1 death touch, and whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you may draw X cards, where X is the number of counters on Bebop. If you do, you lose X life.
Wait, is that the same Bebop? Wait, what's
Nah, that's
another Bebop?
We got the Rocksteady.
Oh.
Agent Bishop Man in Black. He's a 1/2 human soldier. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. It doesn't have to be your own. Silverclad Ferocidon. For 7 mana, it's an 8/5 with Enrage. Whenever this creature is dealt damage, each opponent sacrifices a permanent of their choice. Holy moly. That one's clean. Silverclad Ferocidon.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty freaking cool art.
Michelangelo the Improviser. For 4 mana, he's a 4/4 with Sneak 4. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you may put a creature card and or a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Dang, a creature and a land. And he has Sneak. I'm definitely gonna open up. Oh, we got an art card. It is Zog the Triceraton Castaway.
Oh, that Michelangelo is $18.
Yeah,
I can see why.
I'm gonna update the precon. Precon's getting upgrades. Again, thanks for everybody. Anybody watching, if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe, and catch us the next time we go live. We're gonna try and open up some product live every Thursday. I know today's Friday morning, but
for us it's still Thursday.
Yeah, for us it's still Thursday. Mutant Town Musicians. Frog Butler. Oh, it's another mana dork. A 1/1 death touch. That one's going in True Lane. Make your move. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. Purple Dragon Punks. Retro Mutation. Oh, enchanted creature is a turtle with base power and toughness 0/1. Dang, I like these cards. Turtle Lair. Lessons from Life. That's a good card too. Draw 3 cards and you can put a land from your hand onto the battlefield for 4 mana. What the heck? That's good. Kaori, Future of the Foot for 3 mana. She's a human ninja with sneak, and whenever she deals combat damage to a player, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If her sneak cost was paid this turn, instead return that card to the battlefield. That's a pretty good card. And we're getting out of focus. Ash Barrens. A swamp, a pizza swamp. Michelangelo the Improviser. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you may put a creature card or a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. It's a rerun. We have Shredder the Shadow Master for 5 mana, 5/5. Whenever he attacks a player, for each other opponent, create a token that's a copy of Shredder tapped and attacking that player, except it isn't legendary. Sacrifice those tokens at the end of combat, and whenever Shredder deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life rounded up.
Focus.
Okay. We have Krang and Shredder for 6 mana. It's an Ultram human ninja. Look this one up, babe. Whenever Krang and Shredder enter or attack, each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. And then he has Disappear. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, you may cast a card exiled with Krang and Shredder without paying its mana cost. Yeah, boy. Got some free spells. Then we have Ronin's Arsenal, which is Conqueror's Flail, also a good card. Dang, all these cards are playable. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents you control. As long as this equipment is attached to a creature, your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. Yeah, try to counter. Rat King Verminister for 2 mana. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, create a 1/1 black rat creature token and put a +1 counter on Rat King. You can sacrifice 3 rats to return target creature card and all other cards with the same name as that card from your graveyard to the battlefield. This is the new Rat Commander Mono Black. The Rat King Verminister. And we got Ninja and Mutagen token. Oh shit.
Cool.
Did you want to open these last 3 packs? No.
No, thank you.
Well, 4 more packs to go. EPF Point Squad. Tunnel Rats. Aruko Saki Shredder Rising. Mutant Town. Jenica Bad Apple Big Sister. Jenica's Technique. West Wind Avatar. April Reporter of the Weird for 3 mana. She's a 2/2. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards, then discard a card. That's a good one for ooh, is this a search foil? A search foil Path of Ancestry? That's crazy. Enters tapped, add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Whenever this mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander, scry 1. Dang. They just be throwing search foils on everything. We got a mountain, a pizza mountain. Dawn and Wrath Hard Science for 3 mana. Is it colors? They're a 2/4 menace, and whenever they attack, the next non-creature spell you cast this turn has affinity for artifacts. Okay, so a little bit of mana reduction. And is it colors? We got Rootbound Crag. It enters tapped unless you control a mountain or a forest. These ones are always good. We have Talka and Razar, the Terrible Twos. And Rakdos colors. Costs 2 mana. This spell can't be countered. They're a 3/2 menace, and whenever a player casts a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast it was less than its mana value, Talka and Razar deal 3 damage to that player. That's pretty cool. We have Undercity Sewers. It's a land, island swamp. This land enters tapped. When it enters, you surveil one. And then we have Bebop and Rocksteady in the special art. Whenever Bebop and Rocksteady attack or block, sacrifice the permanent unless you discard a card. That's a good one. And then we have a mutagen token and a robot token.
That under city sewers should go in the red deck.
3 more packs.
Let's go.
3 more packs. 3 more packs.
That April report of the weird, I think that's gonna be a very good card later on.
I lied. We're opening packs all night.
No. It's
And
weird. It's weird how April report of the weird is like 50 cents or something, but it does so much.
Nobody for 3 mana. Escape Tunnel. I always thought Escape Tunnel was a good land. Mauser Attack. Foot Ninjas. Go Ninja Go. Oh, this one's a good one. Choose one or both. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's a blink in red and white colors. And then Go Ninja Go deals damage equal to the greatest power among creatures you control to target creature an opponent controls. This one's also good for Balin. A little bit of utility. Courier of Comestibles. Paramecia Coloniix. Thriving Grove. We have a Pizza Plains. We have Rennet the Temporal Apprentice. Rerun. We have Spire Garden. We have Savanti Romero times Exile for 5 mana. It's a 4/4 trample. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1 counter on Savanti. Then you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of counters Savanti has. Put a +1 counter on Savanti, then you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of counters on Savanti. Hey, this is almost like the One Ring. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1 counter on it, and you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the... you activate the One Ring to draw cards, but you're losing life at the beginning of your upkeep. We have Teleportation Circle for 4 mana. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 target artifact or creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. That one's pretty cool. And it's a bunch of Raphaels. Oh, Leonardo the Cutting Edge. I forgot that we get these special cards. For 2 mana, Sneak Lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a +1 counter on Leonardo. So that's the hit for this box.
Oh, excellent.
I forgot about those.
What? I did too.
And then we get a food token.
Thank you, sir.
Dang, if it would have been the fracture foil, $135 for a fracture foil Leonardo, but the one we pulled was only
Like
$15. And this is how we do the last 2 packs. Open them together. We're gonna pull this token out. We're gonna get to the land. Oh, what the heck? Another Surge Foil Acidic Slime. Alrighty, back in business. Make sure we're in focus. This is the last pack. We're gonna rip right through it with the last stack. We're gonna go pretty fast. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, let us know what commanders you play. Sewer Valence Cam. Make sure I'm in focus. Mutant Chain Reaction. Shredder's Revenge. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Hamato Guardian Stance. Skateboard, it's an equipment. When it enters, tap target permanent for 1 mana. Brilliance Unleashed. That's a good one too. Sorcery, choose one or both. It deals 5 damage to target creature, or choose target artifact card in your graveyard. Return it to the battlefield if it's an artifact creature card, otherwise return to the battlefield. And it's a 3/3 robot artifact creature with flying. Costs 7 mana, or 6 mana, but it's still not bad. Raphael, Most Attitude. Acidic Slime, that's a playable card, and it's a Surge foil. That's clean. Whenever it enters, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. You know we be using this bad boy to destroy some lands. Put that in the rare pile. Ultron Scientist. Zog Triceraton Castaway. Cowabunga, our first Cowabunga. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a mutant, ninja turtle, or land card from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. Tenderize. That's a fight instant. Action News Cruise. Featherbrain Flit Filter. Novel Nunchaku. The Last Ronin's Technique. Create 3/1/1 White Ninja Turtle Spirit Creature tokens. If this spell's sneak cost was paid, they enter tapped and attacking. See you on the other side, bros. That was pretty cool. Ooh, a Soul Ring. It's a Soul
I haven't
Ring.
seen one.
It's not foil.
This one though?
And we're getting to the first stack of rares. We have our land. We have Weathermaker for 3 mana landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a charge counter on this artifact. You can add 1 mana of any color or remove 2 charge counters from this artifact to add 2. And then you can tap it and remove 3 charge counters from this artifact, and it deals 3 damage to any target. Weathermaker.
I haven't seen that one. Looks interesting.
Exploding Barrel for 3 mana. Add 1 mana of any color. Put a pressure counter on this artifact. You can pay 8 to sacrifice it, and it deals 20 damage to target creature. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each pressure counter on this artifact. Activate only as a sorcery. Exploding Barrel. Dimension X Pizzasaur for 4 mana. It's a 2/1. Whenever this creature enters, put 2/+1 counters on target creature. When you do, destroy up to 1 target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of counters among permanents you control. You can pay 2 to sacrifice this creature and gain 3 life, and each opponent loses 3 life. That's a big. Waves of Aggression for 5 mana. It's a sorcery. Untap all creatures that attack this turn. After this main phase, there is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase, and it has Retrace.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Playable. Waves of Aggression. Raph and Mikey the Troublemakers for 7 mana. 7/7 Trample Haste. Whenever they attack, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Womp womp.
Wait,
It's got
Retrace
green.
Again?
Retrace means I think you can cast it from your graveyard.
That's cool.
We're getting to the next set of rares. Oh, a Surge Foil Rooftop Forest. That's clean. Michelangelo Weirdness 211. He's a 1/1. When he enters, create a mutagen token. If 1 or more +1 counters would be put on a creature you control, that many +1 counters are put on it instead. That many +1. And he costs 2 to enter. Heckin' yes. Tempestra, Dame of Games for 2 mana. She's a 1/3 Elemental Illusion. You can pay 3 tap, sacrifice an artifact, create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control, except it isn't legendary, and it gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Michelangelo the Heart for 2 mana. Trample 2/1 with Raid the Fridge. At the beginning of your second main phase, if you attack this turn, put a +1 counter on target creature and create a food token, and he has partner character select. You can have 2 commanders if both of them have this ability. Character select, like arcade game, that's funny. And then we're getting to the last rare.
Oh, the partner.
Umezawa's Jite for 2 mana. That's another good one. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage, put 2 charge counters on Raph's Jite. Remove a charge counter from Raph's Jite and choose one. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn, or target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn, or you gain 2 life, and it costs 2 to equip. I wouldn't call it a staple, but that one's definitely played in Commander. And then our last mythic of the pack is Technodrome. For 2 mana, it's a 3/3 construct with reach and trample. This creature can attack or block unless its power is 6 or greater. You can tap it to sacrifice another artifact and draw a card and put a +1 counter on this creature. Again, if you like what you've seen, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I thought you could do something with that construct right there. That big ball.
I can do something with all of these cards. Peace, folks.
Bye. Each trample. Babe, the delay is like